Hola clase. Today we will be talking about a special group of verbs called go verbs. Let's take a look at some of these verbs. Hacer, which means to make or to do. So an example of to make would be mi mamá hace un pastel, pastel being cake. An example of to do would be Juanita hace su tarea. Poner. Poner means to put, but it can also mean to turn on. So an example of to turn on would be Alfredo pone la tele. Alfredo turns the TV on. Salir. Now, salir can mean to leave, but it can also mean to go out. And it can also mean to go out with someone. So if I say Juan sale con Ana, I don't mean that he's leaving the house with her. I mean that Juan and Ana are dating. They're going out. Okay? But it can also mean to leave a place. Like, el señor sale de la casa. He's leaving the house. Now, this one you guys already know, right? Tener, traer, to bring, venir, to come, decir, to say, oír, to hear, which is different from escuchar, which is to listen to, right? Okay, so why are these grouped together? You guys remember the verb tener, right? What do you remember about the yo form? It was tengo, right? The yo form ends in go. Now, what do you think that the yo forms would be for salir and poner? Yo salgo, yo pongo. Pretty easy, right? There are a few quirks though. For example, hacer is hago and traer is traigo. So let's take a look at all of those yo forms. Yo hago, yo pongo, yo salgo, yo tengo, yo traigo, yo vengo, yo digo, and yo oigo. All right, let's go over ER and IR endings really quick because all of these, in case you haven't noticed, are ER and IR verbs. We have the O, es, e, the one difference, hemos for ER, emos for IR, N. So what about the other forms? The yo form is irregular, but the other ones are regular. Let's look at the verb hacer. So if you'll notice, the yo form is hago, but for the rest of the forms, it follows a regular pattern. You just remove the ER and add the endings. Es, e, hemos, en, right? All right, let's give salir a shot. Yo salgo. Tú sales. Él sale. Nosotros salimos. Ellos salen. Easy, right? Now I want to talk about another verb, ver, which means to see, which also has an irregular yo form. Yo veo. Again, the rest of the forms are regular. Tú ves, él ve, nosotros vemos, ellos ven. Ver is included in this group because the yo form is irregular in the present, although it is not technically a go verb. All right, let's look back at what we went over. Go verbs have an irregular yo form. Hago, pongo, salgo, tengo, traigo, vengo. Other forms are regular according to their conjugations. For example, traigo is traes, trae, traemos, traen. Ver is not a go verb, but has an irregular yo form. Veo. Okay, clase, muy bien. You should now have a good understanding of go verbs. Hasta luego. Ciao.